What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another classic WoW video for Cataclysm Classic. Now, you might have noticed the same thing as me, that a lot of prices are on a downtrend lately. If you've been trying to farm, you've probably been noticing a bunch of your gold per hour going down. Herbalism is down, mining is down, skinning is down. Cooking, crafting items like farming meat for example is also down in price. Everything is just going down in price. That being said, there's a couple of things that we can do to capitalize on items going down in price to make a couple of flips and gold farms worth it for you. Now as always, if you want to have access to my gold making stuff and my gold making videos before they go live, consider checking out my Cataclysm Classic gold making guide through the link down below. This is a guide that I made from scratch that contains the best ways to make gold in Cataclysm. It also contains the best gold farms, even though a lot of them have gone down in value as of late. There's still some of the best farms you can use, and we have a couple of videos in exclusive access, which means there's a couple of videos out there that will never go public that you can use to make a bunch of gold in Cataclysm. Either way, if you do want to check that out, the link will be down below, and if you do check it out, thank you so much. The support means a lot, and I believe that I can help you make a lot of gold, so it could be a win-win situation right there. Either way, let's talk about today's video and how to make gold, and today's video will be fully centered on prospecting. If you don't have Jewelcrafting yet, consider getting Jewelcrafting. First of all, it's super easy to skill up. It could cost you a little bit to skill up initially, but to skill up the Cataclysm part is super easy. First of all, you don't even need that much skill point to do prospecting, but if you want to max it out anyway, well, you can literally max it out by crafting gems, and by focusing on a couple of easy crafts, you can even make the gold back by getting the blue gems. So when crafting a green gem, for example, they're usually not worth that much, but sometimes they can proc blue and suddenly they sell for a little bit. Either way, making something like solid Sephirotes are about 1 gold each on the auction house, and you get your gold back by selling the gem. For example, solid Sephirotes, vendors for 75 silver, and if you look at the auction house right now, if you go for Sephirite and a scan for Sephirite, for example, Sephirite/exact, they are literally under the vendor price, so you could buy these right now and make gold while skilling up. Now you only make 2 silver each, so you're not going to get rich by that, but it just shows you that skilling up Jewelcrafting is really not as expensive as people think, and you can even make some gold by doing this, by crafting the different styles of items all around here, like Nightstone chokers, Hestonite bands, Alicite pendants, and Jasper rings. Either way, today's video, as I talked about, is focused on prospecting. I just wanted to say that if you don't have a Jewelcrafter set up yet, consider setting one up, because not only do you have prospecting, you can also make gold on a daily basis from these tokens by doing the daily quest, and by selling the gem, like just selling the gem that you get access to from Jewelcrafting, you can make about 250 gold per day just by doing that quest, which takes you about 1 minute to do, usually at least. Like sometimes it's a bad daily, like killing 10 elementals, but for the most part the daily is cutting gems or testing a subject in Stormwind. They take about 1 minute each, so they're super just fast to do, super cheap, and it's just a really easy way to make some gold with Jewelcrafting baseline. Now with prices going down, if we take a look at, for example, the this one right here, Elementium ore, is down to 1.24 gold on my server. If you're farming these, that's not going to be that much gold per hour for you, and as you can see, there's a bunch of them available for this price. I don't even know how to count this much, but there's several thousands of them available for this price. Now we can actually buy all of these out for this price and make a significant amount of profit from this price, and for that I have a spreadsheet for you once again. This is not going to be my spreadsheet, this one is going to be from the Lazy Gold Maker, and I'll be linking to his article in the description down below, so read the entire article and check out his spreadsheet. It's super easy, super clean, and all you have to do is input the value of certain things on your server and then you're good to go. So for example, I've put in the values of Elementium, even though I put 1.2, let's do 1.24 just to get a really accurate profit margin here. So by having the price put to 1.24, as you can see, see, there were thousands of them available for that price on my server. The percentage profit after putting in the price of every single gem down here on my server, it's a 57.5% profit margin, and all I have to do is buy those out and stand AFK. Well, not technically AFK, you have to press one button, and when you do this you can either use TSM to just prospect or have a macro like I do. So I have a prospecting macro, for example, set up right here. If we go to prospecting, we have this one, so /use prospecting, then /use all the different ores that you personally have, so serenite, thorium, elementium, obsidian. Just put in the ore you want to prospect, and then all you have to do is spam this one button on repeat. So for me, I just stand here, press one button, watch YouTube, Twitch, Netflix, whatever, and you're making gold by standing still in a capital city. And every now and then there's this bug where you have to have 5 of them in one stack, and that has to be the top stack in your bag. And then once again you just stand still, and the expected profit margin is 57%. That means if you spend 10,000 gold on ores, you are expected to get 15,700 gold back, or like something like that, 15,000 gold back at least. So this is really easy, and it's a really good way to multiply your gold. It just takes time, but once again, all you have to do is stand still, spam click one button, and watch your favorite TV show, watch your favorite stream, watch some YouTube videos on your second monitor if you have a second monitor. It's a super easy and super chill way to make some gold. And once again, I'll be leaving the spreadsheet down below, but the prices going down as much as they have really has enabled this to be a super good way to make gold. Prospecting has been a little bit of a I don't know what to call it, but it's been a roller coaster since the launch, because at the launch it was super good. You could make tens of thousands of gold per hour because people were skilling up their jewelcrafting, they were buying the gems left, right and center, and the gems were just selling for so much that you could make a bunch of gold. And then the prices of gems went too low. Meanwhile, the price of the ore was too high to where you literally made no profit. But now we're back in the green, and not only are we back, we're making 57% profit margins. And once again, this could be very different on your servers, so please check out the article by the Lazy Goldmaker and check out the spreadsheet, put in your server's values, and let me know how much profit you make on your server in the comments down below. And while letting me know, also let me know what server you're playing on. I would be very interested to hear if you have the same profit margins on a server like Hennes or Farmo. I play on Private Village, for example, and I would love to hear other regions than EU, so North American players. Are the profit margins the same for you as they are for me? Let me know in the comments down below. But either way, that's the video. Just wanted to talk about prospecting. It's super good. 57% profit margins is pretty nice, and that means you can just use the gold you have to multiply your gold and make basically guaranteed gold. The gems are selling really fast anyway, and sometimes you make even more gold by doing this prospecting shuffle, because some of the gems are used in that Jewelcrafting daily quest, and when night stones, for example, are used in a daily quest, their price jumps from 5 gold on my server to 15 gold, and they sell for that price. So sometimes this will be even more valuable. But today, for example, the daily quest on my server is to run around in Stormwind and test out those subjects, so like test some perfume on some subjects. So there's no green gems being used in the daily today, so they're all really far down in price, but still profitable, which means that for the most part I'm making even more gold. But once again, we have a spreadsheet so you can calculate the expected profits for you before you try it out. Either way, once again, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, and let me know how you're making gold in Cataclysm in the comments. As always, I appreciate you watching the video, thank you so much, and I'll see you again in the next video very soon.